All right, Bonsai Anonymous is back. This is number 2 for working on this, putting this in here. And this just needs to be kind of over by there. It doesn't have to be anything exact. Okay, so let's do this the right way with a scoop. I got a scoop here someplace. I know I do. I know I do, you two. I just have to find it. It's in here. I know it is. That's not it. Okay, there's one right there. I have some nice scoops coming with the stainless steel with screens in and everything. But this is what I have at the moment. It looks all right. It's what is it? It's one of those bonsai kits that has, like 12 bonsai seeds in it, and a couple of these scoops in a pot, and then some dirt, and there you go. You're off to the races. And I bought those. I bought some of those kits. As you see, I have this thing in my hand here, and I didn't know. I'm not a big one on looking on doing research before the fact. So it turns out that these kits are not a scam exactly, because they don't really make any promises. But the seeds are from plants from all over the world, and of course, if you don't live in a place that matches the climate, then your plant won't grow. Okay, so let me just tell you what I've got here so far. I've got a little mound in the center, and I hope when I take this out, it'll just come out in one piece, and I can put it right on there without doing too much futzing with the roots. And speaking of that, I'm going to get my root rake out here. I need it. Okay, so let's see. I've got a nice new root rake, so why would I not use it? There it is. Look at that sucker. That's seriously good. Okay, so next step is to take my bird feeder thing here. Take this over to it and see what I get when I pull. Okay, so that worked quite well, and you can see there are roots in there. A little water in the bottom. Of course, it just rained like the son of a gun last night. Okay, so what do we want to do with this? I got to think about this for a second. How much of this can I do this to? How much? I like the artillery plants. So rather than get rid of them, I'm going down here. Now, see, this is what happens with the plants when they get root bound. See the roots? They're all on the bottom there. Well, they're not going to be on the bottom here. They're going to be up in the top a little bit farther. Get all these out, I guess. I'll put them back in some form of fashion. There we go. Okay, so that looks good to me. Now, the roots are going to start to get a little, the trees are going to start to be a little unsteady here, the more of this I do, loosening this up. And how much of it I want to do, I don't know. Because this is not bad soil here. And I'm not repotting it for any reason other than that I want this, I don't want this pot to keep falling over. So I got to go around here and spread this out a little bit because it's not going down. Now, another reason it's not going down, I think, has to do with this big root right here. But maybe I can get him to be down in there a bit. Okay? I spent a long time the other day working on this and getting it to be sort of how I want it. Okay, so could be that is that how high I want it? No, I want it lower than that, so I got to get rid of some of the soil here. Not lower than that. Okay, I'm going to say a little more. I don't remember if I liked to play with dirt when I was a kid or not. Let's see here. This is where I can use them. All right. I don't really know that I did. Okay, so we put here and here like this. All right. Then I'm going to bend this over this way. This goes this way. This goes this way. And this is some really lame wiring right here because I didn't leave enough of it. Okay, so we're going to say that's it. Now let me just roll this around a little here. Kind of like that. All right, now this dirt right here, I don't think is a problem, but I'm going to put some new dirt in it anyway. Okay, so I had a accident the other day, and if you look at my home page, is that what they call it in YouTube? I don't know what they call it, but if you look at my home page or whatever it is in YouTube, you'll see a video of me showing my face after this wreck, and it sucked, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on that way. All right, now this goes out over there, and this goes out over here. This goes out over here and back up. What I was going to do is make like a loop like that, like going over this way and then up, and having it be like a trio of doing that. I don't know that it ever ended up that way. Okay, so anyway, let's put this here, see if it'll help us keep that in there. Another one right there, we'll just keep him in there. Now, next, what happened to my piece of wood here? Now, I have someplace here I have one of these sticks, here it is. And the purpose of the stick is to go in there, and you can see if I do it close to the edge here, you can see what's happening. It's getting more compact. And what that means is that it's getting rid of air bubbles. See, all this is air. You don't really want air there that much. You want it to be dirt. And part of the problem is that I'm putting it in between these plastic things. But this is the first time I ever did this with a plastic soda bottle. Okay, so just going to go in and go a little closer to the plant. Go in a little here, and underneath it is a real crucial spot, underneath the plant. I learned something just yesterday. Who was it I was watching? Was it Peter? Somebody. That was saying you put it in and then you shake it. Or maybe I read that in a book, I don't know. But, okay, so a little more dirt. What we'll do is we'll get some of this bigger dirt and put it on the top. By bigger, I mean there's bigger chunks. Maybe if I put this here, I'm going to be able to see some of this dirt. All right, and that probably means you can't see. I'm having a lot of trouble with my, what's it called, my camera mount. It's not expensive. It's the cheapest one you can probably find on Earth. And it's not expensive because it doesn't work very well. But I'm always trying to find a way to do something for less money. And unfortunately, that means that that it doesn't always work like I want it to. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to stay in there, does it? That plant. Well, all right, so let me just put this up here. That. And we'll move some of this out of the way. And okay, so I'm going to say that he's fine. All this dirt, which is basically not bad soil, and putting in the new bonsai soil that I just made. And then go off here like this. Okay, so what's left here? What I want to start seeing here is the roots, which are all in the center now under this dirt. I want to see those. Let's see here. Somewhere here I have my. There it is. It's got a scoop in it. Surely. Okay, so this is the 23rd. So this one is the very first one that I am fertilizing on the first day of the new fertilizing deal. Once again, this is it's called Ironite Plus, and the only reason I have it is because it has 10-10 or 12-10-10. Is that it? 12-10-10. 12-10-10. I'm looking for 10-10-10, and I haven't seen it. So 12-10-10 is going to have to do. All right, this is finished for right now. Outside of putting the label on and some water. Okay, you can see that there's a little gap between the outer one and the inner one. I don't suppose that makes any difference. I don't think it makes any difference to what I'm doing here. So he's all fertilized. He's going to get labeled, and then he's going to go back out. Okay, so this can come down. I don't know if it helped or not. Probably not in the direction I was going. All right, so you're there. We have some of this revive, a little bit left. We're going to fill it up here, put it in here. Some over here. Now, if you look on the side here, you can see how the water goes down. You see it? How much water it takes to get down in there? Quite a bit, really, quite a bit. And I'm sure it's not coming out here yet. No, not there. So we got to keep going. And we'll try some of this for some of the rest of it. I read something. I'm always reading about this. I want to find out. And what was it? Okay, so now we can see the dirt, the water coming out of the bottom here. I hope you can still see that. And you can see that I did not, what's the word, sieve the dirt. So we got some dust in it. But what that means is that over time we just let more and more water come out till it's all drained out. All right, so now we need to get a pencil. Okay. We're going to erase. It's now 3:23. And it's repotted on that day. And I can put you in here for now. Now, let me find the red tags. Quite a few. So where are we? Those aren't red. We're going to end up just throwing everything on the floor here pretty soon if I can't find this. Because it's got to be in here. It's got to be the red tags have to be in here. And there they are. Yay! Now, now it's starting to look more like my system of organization with everything all fucked up. Sorry, YouTube. I'd like to say I don't swear, but it wouldn't be true. Okay, so this one. Let's see. How do I like the front here? Let me just turn this around a little. I think this is the way I want it to be. Okay. And I'll get my little gold marker, silver. This one, that's not doing any good. And I got to go up here and redo all this now. But I won't do it on camera. Okay, so this is this. Okay, I'll put you over a little farther. Better. That's a real bad looking one. Okay, so that's probably good enough. Here's the front. And we'll just watch and see if the armadillo, I call them armadillo plants because I like that name better than artillery. Artillery is not really very military. But hopefully this will catch on. So we're gonna close the video now. Bonsai Anonymous out.